How's it going, guys? I just got back from my first day of work. Shaw Stewart Lumber Company, Teamster 120. So I got wear these vests in the yard. It's kind of just a shirt. They gave me 5 of them, and they also gave me this like pullover. What's it called? When it doesn't have a hoodie, it's just a whatever, right? So it's like a polo, pretty much. That's what's up. And now I'm gonna wait for Zach to get home just a couple minutes, and I think we're gonna go grab some. I think we're gonna grab some beer, and that'll be good. Maybe grab a variety pack, have a beer, play some WoW. But anyways, let me talk about the new job. Okay, so I thought of it. It was a crew neck. 2 of those, kind of thicker sweatshirt for when it gets a little colder outside. But today at work, I arrived, I did some training, and watched a video on how to drive a forklift. I did some forklift training. After that, I went to do lunch with the higher up there. I'm not sure, he's not, you know, I don't know, he's not like the president, but he's up there with the executive board once every month, on the Monday of every month, the first Monday. He sits down and does like a lunch with you if you're new and haven't done it before. Kind of goes over everything about the company, their values, their goals, and talks about their revenue and you know, just some basic stuff to kind of get everyone thinking about the same thing. So we sat down, we did that for maybe half an hour or so, and then I went back out to the yard to continue doing some training. For a while I got buddied up with some of like the managers there and just kind of got showed around on various areas and most of the equipment, and kind of just going over kind of how they want the yard to be. So they kind of want to piece it off and give each person kind of a section. That way they can take care of all the wood there, because if you guys know wood, if you leave it in a certain way, it warps and then it becomes not usable, and you gotta go through all that. So I learned about all that basic stuff, saw a little bit where like some inventory was kept, and then I moved to my first assignment, which was help out Kurt, younger guy who's only been there about 2 months, doing inventory, where you take orders and then you go to the back and you stock them with you know, adhesives or duct tape or just basic tools or hangers, things that we sell, that we bring with the order of the windows or the siding or the mall or all the millwork and stuff. So I did a little restocking, did a little order making, and it wasn't until like 2 hours after that or an hour after that I got pulled over to help load like a semi-truck. So the semi-truck was completely empty, and we had to put in a bunch of millwork, like a bunch of tall cabinetry and a bunch of palletized cabinetry. So we had to fill this whole truck up with cabinets, and some of these cabinets were like, I would say 7 feet tall and maybe like 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet. So they were just cubes, and they were really tall. So if you bumped into it, they'd tip over and probably break. So I'm wheeling these in there on a dolly, and I have one hand up top, and I'm pushing the dolly, and everything's good. And I get like 4 in there, and this dumbass behind me literally just rolls it in, tips it over, and breaks it. And this dude's been here for 1 fucking month. He's been at the company, and you can just tell already that he probably breaks shit every day. So you know, I'd like to think everybody's pretty smart and this shit doesn't happen, but it does. And there's always gonna be stupid people. So I felt pretty good about myself, knowing that like, if I'm moving my own stuff or I'm helping somebody move in, I will not break your shit. I'm gonna do the best I can to carry it carefully and to move it carefully. But I do like loading trucks, packing them, strapping them down with the driver, figuring out how to make what go where. So that was pretty good. I like that. Like I said, guy just completely fucking dollied it in and tipped it right over and broke it, and we had to set it aside, and I don't know. I'm not sure how that works or why he would have done that, but that happened. Other than that, I just kind of want to get the video up just saying, hey, started the new job. I think it'll be good. Realistically, I think that I'm more than capable of doing everything there. Tomorrow they actually, because I already have my CDL and I already have driving and stuff, they're actually gonna have me start at 7 a.m. tomorrow instead of 8 a.m. And I'm gonna go with a semi-driver to a location. From that location, I'm going to drive one of their trucks back. It's not a semi, I think it's just a regular F-150. I'm gonna drive that back to the facility, and then I'll keep working from there. So I definitely think that there's not a whole lot of obstacles stopping me from advancing and maybe getting like a nice job there, or you know, having more responsibility, maybe making more money. But Zach should be home any minute now. I just wanted to say, hey, you know what? First day of work done. I worked 8 a.m. until 4:30. That's 8.5 hours. And it wasn't too bad. A little bit of training, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Tomorrow will be 7 a.m. till probably 4:30, around there. And I think it'll be good. So thanks for watching. I talked to my dad a little bit today about the car stuff and how we need to situate our time, or get our time to get that other motor in. I want to get that other motor good to go, so that way I can bring the car back here and work on it, you know, get it back going good. So yeah, I got home today at 5 o'clock, 5:10, and after I had 2 Chipotle burritos. Well, not burritos, tacos. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I'm done ranting. Work was good. Check in later this week. Stay sexy. Deuces.